Hello, Leo. Welcome in. Welcome to my channel, Wing Spiritual Clarity. My name's Wendy Wing. I'm doing a monthly tarot reading for Leos for November 2025, seeing what divine messages of guidance come through. This is for Leo's Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Cross watchers are welcome. All right. What's the overall? Thank you. What's hidden from Leo? What's hidden in the month of November that would be helpful for Leo to see? Thank you. Outcome and advice for Leos. Thank you. All right. Let's turn these cards over, see what we're working with here. That's interesting. The overall energy of your reading is the Strength card in reverse. When you show up in your own reading, you show up as yourself. It allows you to take advantage of these energies. With Strength reversed, it feels like you might be not feeling like yourself in November. Feeling insecure about something. What's going on in November that with the Strength card? What does Leo need to know about Strength reversed? Page of Pentacles, Sun card reversed. A lack of clarity, a lack of joy, lack of happiness. Feels like you're learning something, either about this lack of clarity. There's something, you're reconnecting the dots. Feels slow going because there's a lack of clarity. And it feels like there's a little, like a lack of pep in your step, maybe? Okay. Queen of Swords reversed, Six of Cups. Feels like there's someone from your family of origin with the Six of Cups. Someone who feels like, Leo, you should be here and they should be there. I'm getting from family of origin type of energy that it feels like your family of origin can't see you. Maybe you're going back home. There's holidays in November. Feels like family. They can't see that you've changed. Feels like they felt very comfortable treating you as less than and taking advantage of your inability to see this, to not discern that this treatment is not how you prefer to be treated, as less than, second-class citizen. Okay, so Leo, it feels like family is coming up in this reading for November. And it's been very confusing, but with Page of Pentacles, it feels like you're seeing something, reconnecting the dots a different way around how your family of origin treats you. Like you don't see this, like with a lack of discernment. Like, I get the feeling that if you said, hey, I don't like that, if you called them out, I feel like they would dismiss your feelings. Oh, you're exaggerating. It doesn't matter. It feels like it doesn't matter what you say. They are very comfortable with treating you in a way that you don't prefer to be treated. Nice. This has been very confusing. Might have created insecurity within you to really see yourself, because of how your family treats you is very different than how you see yourself. someone's rushing in, rushing to conclusions from Two of Swords, from a fog of confusion around a Queen of Wands. Is that you? Is that your energy? Your fiery energy? The way she's showing up here, this isn't gender. This feels more like energy and inner discernment. I think you see yourself. I think you've turned your back, maybe created separation because your family can't see you the way you see yourself. Oh, so what are they? It looks like with the Hermit card coming in that, this is why. You've gone through a dark night of the soul. You've met yourself in very deep and profound ways. It feels like you've journeyed by yourself in this life. Maybe had an ego death. And it feels like since the last time you've been home, there's been a lot of change within you. You feel very different because of this difficult experience that you went through. You allowed that difficult experience to shape you into who you prefer to be. But it feels like your family still has a picture, an idea, a perception of the old you. And they just kind of rush to conclusions. Refuse to see you in this new light. It doesn't feel like you are... It feels like it makes it uncomfortable to be around people who can't perceive you, who are perceiving you as a past version of yourself. Death card. Feels like that's ending. There's a Seven of Swords in reverse. What's the Seven of Swords? Why is the Seven of Swords? Five of Cups in reverse. Feels like when you try to address this, like I said earlier, they just don't care. They don't care. They don't care about your emotions, about your feelings. I don't know how to get people... I have not found, in my experience, if you are trying to work to get someone to care about you, then you're barking up the wrong tree. That comes from insecurity. The only person I chase is me, to care about me. Because when that activity of trying to get someone to care about you outside of you is a wasted activity. Just recognizing, oh, they don't care. They dismiss my beliefs, my communication. They can't hear it. They don't care if what they've done hurts you. I think just recognizing and not needing them to care, but caring about you. I care about me, so I don't want to be around people who don't care about me, who are okay with hurting me. All right, let's look at what's hidden. We've got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, the Empress in reverse, and the Fool card. It feels like you might have a toxic mother or toxic feminine energy in your family of origin who's kept you in lesson. Feels like this has been a huge lesson in your life to love yourself, to stop trying to get others to see you how you want them to see you, but to see yourself that way, to be your authentic self, to shine your light in that way so you can attract in people who can see your authenticity. And so it feels like this activity might feel normal to your nervous system, to chase people and try to convince them that you're enough, that you're worthy. Where instead it feels like the lesson is to love yourself and go in the direction of your success, of what you want. Six of Swords and Four of Swords coming out as a challenge to the Wheel of Fortune reverse, Empress reversed energy. It's created a lot of belief systems, this treatment. It's been a lesson, though. A lesson to not chasing others, not trying to convince others to see me this way, see that, because that activity gives your power away. By trying to chase others and convince them who you are, it's just then they own you, right? But when you love yourself, when you recognize, oh, they just can't see me, they can't perceive me, when you really fully learn how to love yourself, love all parts of yourself, love the parts that your family of origin told you were bad, wrong. Not that they're good. Maybe some aspects they were correct, but it doesn't mean that you're bad. There's something about healing from this not being nurtured, not being cared for. Empress reversed, a lack of nurturing, neglect, emotional neglect. Feels like your lesson has been to learn how to love yourself and learn that I don't like this environment. And instead of trying to convince everybody to change the environment, change yourself and go find environments where you are welcome, where you are cared for. Instead of trying to fight, and because it feels like there's a negative projection on you, an illusion, delusion, they can't see through the negative lens that they have on you. And instead of trying to get them to change that lens, recognizing what you can change, your beliefs, and move on. Heal. It feels like it's been a challenge to heal from this, because there's this desire, this obsession with trying to chase someone and get them to care for you. It also feels like it's messed with your nervous system, because when you were a kid, if you weren't cared for, if you were seen as bad or wrong or too much or whatever the issue was, whatever their issue was with you, then it feels like it's created, it might have messed up your nervous system, put you in fawn or freeze, instead of, oh, I need to leave this environment. Fight doesn't work either. I think just recognizing, oh, this is just, I've been barking up the wrong tree. All right, anything about the Fool card? Three of Pentacles reverse. I think you're recognizing who's for you and who's not chasing after, not trying to convince, just recognizing if they don't, if you need that activity, that's not a friend. That's not, it doesn't matter what their relationship is to you. And freeing them, let them go. Give them the freedom to be themselves, and give yourself the freedom to go find environments where people can recognize your authenticity, who do want to get to know you, who are interested in nurturing the connection. All right, any outcome and advice. 10 of Cups. Happiness, emotions. Oh, I love these cards. Thank you all for your suggestions for new tarot decks. This is the second new tarot deck that I've gotten. I'm not advertising or anything, not related, but Tarot of the Cosmic Seed. Beautiful illustrations. So thank you all so much for these, your suggestions. I'm definitely open to more if you have them. All right, Leo. 10 of Cups is my card for choosing to be happy. It feels like in the outcome and advice, you're choosing to be happy. These people cuddling here are in the real world. They've gone through all 10 cups. They've gone through the disappointments in life, the upsets, and the joys. It's not that they haven't had a difficult life. They've had uncomfortable, difficult, painful, fearful, but they're choosing to be happy. It's a discipline, it's a choice to continually choose to be happy despite what they've gone through. And it looks like that's the advice for your outcome. Not staying in a toxic environment and pretending to be happy and just, I'm happy. That's not the message. The message is choosing to be happy, choosing to be yourself, to heal from difficulties with your family of origin, and stop trying to convince anyone, not just your family members, but to care about you. If you have to convince someone to care about you, they don't care about you, or they don't know how. And either way, it feels like this being yourself, choosing to be happy, taking a leap of faith in a new direction, and letting go of this activity of trying to convince someone. We've got King of Pentacles and Moon card. It looks like as you turn your back, this is King of Pentacles. Feels like maybe gray rocking, not letting your family get to you, and focusing on what you want. It doesn't mean you have to cut your family out. What I'm getting is to not give them any more of your emotional energy and focus on what you do want going forward. Stubbornly, it feels like, is the message. Like stubbornly focusing on what you prefer, who you prefer to be. Why's the Moon card? Delusions, illusions. Jeez. Okay, as you let go of this old environment, even though it feels like it's a challenge to let go of the beliefs even that something's wrong with you, something's wrong. Yeah, it takes time to cultivate a new environment, new you, but it's, I think what I'm perceiving here for November for Leo is recognizing that it's impossible to change how the people see you, and that it's a wasted activity, that it doesn't work, and that it takes the time it takes to cultivate a new environment, cultivate a new you, instead of trying to fix. It's like you keep trying to fix and change, and instead of letting go of people, just realizing, oh, that's not love. When I tell family, when I tell these people that hurts me, that activity, I don't like that, and they dismiss, and you're just, oh my God, they don't know how to care, they don't know how to hear. And instead of continuing to be a victim and stay in this environment, it feels like you're ready to change this, change your story. So, all right, Leo, I hope that's helpful. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for all your likes and shares so I can grow this channel. I so appreciate you. All right, take care.